So as Casey mentioned, we're going to start at the top of the journey with Marketing Cloud, and really how do we start engaging our customers and driving more understanding of this actual program. So you'll see here on my screen, we can actually start leveraging Marketing Cloud, sending out things like email campaigns, drip campaigns to really notify customers of this experience. So today our persona is going to be Jane Smith, and she's going to be our customer, and she's a loyal NeuroFlash Outfitters customer. You'll see the outreach notifies her that they're now offering personal shopping sessions to customers, both virtually and in store. And quickly and easily, Jane can see that there's a link that she can click on to actually access this personal shopper offering. And when she clicks that link, she's actually brought into the NeuroFlash Outfitters community, where she can see the option to actually go ahead and schedule her appointment. So this is all leveraging Salesforce Lightning Scheduler, and we've actually surfaced this right up on the community. So today, she's looking at the personal shopper offering. As discussed in that email, she can either choose between a virtual or an in-store consultation. And at the moment, Jane is more comfortable perhaps with a virtual consultation, so she selects that option. And from here, she can actually enter in her location. And this is particularly important because although it is virtual, NeuroFlash Outfitters wants to make sure that she can build a relationship with the store associate so that when she does decide to return to the store, perhaps she already has a pre-existing relationship and she can go in for more product advice from there. Now, based on the appropriate skills and location that's required for the personal shopper offering, we can now actually cross the availability and see what resources are available from there. We see here that Lucy Jones is a store associate from NeuroFlash Outfitters in Burlington, and she can actually now go ahead and select the availability for her appointment. So again, this is leveraging the intelligent scheduling application from Lightning Scheduler, and Jane can go ahead and actually select a time that suits her needs. The final step is she's actually going to fill out just a quick form with her information, and that way she can get in touch with NeuroFlash. So once she enters in her email and her phone information, she can also opt into other communication platforms here. But once we fill that out, a few quick, easy steps, and you can see here that the appointment is actually all set to go. And from Jane's perspective, we can also send out some email confirmations. So you can see, again, with some outbound campaigns or some reminders, we can notify her of her upcoming appointment. She can also see who she's meeting with. Perhaps she knows Lucy Jones, and so she can understand who she's meeting with at the time. And then we give her some information in regards to the actual virtual session, including a link to join at her time. And we notify her that she'll also receive a text message 5 minutes before that as a reminder. So if we fast forward maybe perhaps a few days closer to the actual appointment, she'll receive again that SMS notification letting her know we can't wait for the virtual session appointment here. And in this case, Jane realizes she actually really needs to reschedule this appointment. She actually has a conflict at that time. So using the Salesforce Einstein bot in Lightning Scheduler, she can actually go ahead and reschedule. So she can say something like, I need to reschedule. And leveraging the Einstein bot with Lightning Scheduler, we're able to understand and interpret that she needs to reschedule her appointment. We can go back, associate back to that contact, and we know it's Jane. We know what her appointment is set at, and we know here are actually some other available slots that might work. And quickly and easily, she can actually go ahead and indicate that she wants option 3 perhaps, and that's going to be a good time for her. We can also update things on that actual appointment. So if she wanted to change that to perhaps to an in-person or a virtual, she can indicate that from here. In this case, she's going to keep it a virtual appointment. And just like that, 2 quick responses on her terms and with her own convenience, she's actually able to go ahead and reschedule right on SMS. So as you can see, you can place this on a website, on a community. You could also leverage Lightning Scheduler with Einstein bots and really create these types of unique omni-channel type experiences for customers there. Again, we can present a link, and Jane can actually join this via her mobile device or on her desktop as well. And you'll see, again, we can still create more email communication. We know that's definitely going to be a vital part of this program, is making sure that customers are constantly notified and reminded of these appointments so they have opportunities to reschedule and really get more involved in the process from there. So let's fast forward to the actual day of the appointment. And Jane knows when it's her time that she can go ahead and join the meeting. What happens on Lucy's side as the store associate? So here we're showing the Service Cloud console view. And within the calendar application, Lucy can see that there's already been a there's already been a virtual shopping appointment scheduled at this time. And you'll see it's been updated to that rescheduled appointment slot. And we have some basic information. We know it's Jane is the customer. Lucy's going to be trained on leveraging cases within Salesforce Service Cloud to really drive these types of sessions. And you'll see here, we know the case is a virtual personal shopper. And depending on the Service Cloud console view, we can actually now start tying in more integrations and understanding a more complete view of who Jane is. So for example, we could perhaps tie into an order management system, see what Jane has purchased in the past, and get a sense of some of the products and styles that she might be interested in. And then from here, we're showing ScreenMe today, who we're partnered with, and this is going to be the two-way video and co-browse application to power these types of sessions. And Casey's actually going to play the role of Jane today. So you'll see as Lucy, the agent, she can actually go ahead and initiate the ScreenMe and the two-way video session and wait for Jane to join. And so in a few seconds, then we'll see Casey here. Casey's going to play the role of Jane. And how this interaction might work could start with a few questions and a few introductions there. So, hi, Jane. Thanks for joining the session. I saw you purchased a few T-shirts and jeans a few months ago. How can I help you today?
I'm really looking for a few other, articles of clothing, a few pairs of T-shirts, maybe a few pairs of shoes to add to my summer wardrobe.
Okay. I think I have a few ideas for you. You should see a button on your screen to share your screen from there. And then if you can go on the NeuroFlash Outfitters website, I can help you pick out some products. And from here, we can interact, ask a few more questions, guide them through the site, provide promotion codes, discounts, add to the cart, and really help the customer complete their purchasing behavior, and then also kind of complete the feedback loop from there. So you'll see one of the main benefits we have here is that we have the ScreenMe session embedded within the Service Cloud console. So there's no need to toggle between different types of screens, and we're all consolidating the experience right within Service Cloud. And we can actually record these sessions and associate it to a case, right? So we have all of the sessions, the videos, all the dialogue that's happening, and it gives us a great way to kind of improve and optimize the sessions from there. At the conclusion of the session, we can go ahead and end the session. Again, Lucy could go back to her calendar, see if she has more virtual sessions for the day, if she needs to continue with some other tasks. And then we can also, again, close the feedback loop as mentioned and start sending more emails in regards to the session. So we can send a quick recap. Here are some products that we discussed or what we added to the cart here. Again, give some more promotion codes, perhaps give a link to schedule additional appointments, and then also provide links for surveys as we continue to optimize and grow this type of program out. Lastly, what we can do is start building out and aggregating some of the data and build out a virtual shopping executive dashboard here. So a basic view of the performance of the program. So we can start looking at things like the amount of source revenue that we're generating from these activities, start segmenting by perhaps a few stores or a few of the store associates that are helping customers out and start evaluating the performance from there. And then more from a behavior standpoint, understand, are we adding more products to carts during these sessions? Are we helping customers convert and complete their purchasing? And then from an overall program perspective, what does the attendance rate look like? Are we having a lot of drop-offs? Do we need to have more programs and activities to try to re-engage and keep customers in a more communicative pattern to make sure they attend? And start looking at customer satisfaction surveys as well. So evaluating how the program's working. Are there certain parts of tools and assets that need to be improved or certain aspects of training for the store associates to really optimize the program from there?